What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back with another Copart walk around. Let's jump into this today with number one on my list, a 2003 Ford Explorer Sport Track. And I kind of want to buy this just because I just finished binge watching Ozark season 4, or was it season 3? I can't remember. I just binge watched for the last 2 days the end of Ozark. And this is the truck that Ruth had before they... No, never mind. I'm not gonna spoil it for those of you who didn't get a chance to finish it yet. Anyway, this was Ruth's truck, man. It was hers is kind of a gold color, so not exactly the same. But I saw this and I was like, damn it! If I hadn't just got through watching that show, I would have probably no interest in this at all. But because I did, now I kind of want it. I kind of want it, and I want to send it to Mako and tell him to paint it gold. Paint it gold. Let's take a quick peek at it real quick, shall we? Let's open these up. Or maybe that's already open. All right. Oh, look, it comes with some ratchet straps and a scarf. This is actually a nice little truck. I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say this, but I wonder... I hate the idea of buying Jessica something older, you know, especially with me riding around in brand new cars all the time. I don't like the idea of getting her something older, but she hardly goes anywhere, and she hardly really goes anywhere by herself, I should say. We're almost always together. It's very rare that she needs to go anywhere, so maybe something like this, little four-wheel drive. It's got nice tires all the way around. I could have this thing cleaned up. It could look really, really nice. Miles aren't too bad, 154,000. What has this got, the 4.0? I'm not entirely sure what it's got in it, but it's smaller, it's low to the ground, it's easy to get into. It needs a hell of a cleaning though. I mean, it needs a hell of a cleaning, guys. She's dirty, she's real dirty. 154,000 miles, not bad. Let's put the key in it. Oh, she might start. She might start. She may not need to jump. Uh-oh, is the hood stuck? Oh, no it's not. I was in the wrong spot. That happens. All right, let's fire it up. Uh-oh, here we go. She's got almost a full tank gas. She's got 3/4 tank of gas. There she goes. Okay, there she goes. I was sitting here going, wait a minute, man, it's a run and drive. Don't tell me somebody came out here messing around again. This is a non-public vehicle, which means dealer only. Only a dealer can bid on this. Well, that's a pretty picture. I don't know where it is, but that's a pretty picture. Somebody may have wanted that back. Is this four-wheel drive? I don't even know. I don't think so. I'm not seeing any four-wheel drive buttons. Cigarette lighter, air conditioning, radio, push to vent, up and down. Oh, that's the back window. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Let's turn on the AC. She is misfiring. Well, it cleans up when you hit the throttle. It may just been sitting a while, guys. It doesn't seem to run bad. AC is getting cold, so it works. This is not going to be 4x4. That window does work. All the windows work. All of them. Yeah, AC blows nice and cold, guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Windshield wipers? Yeah. Steering? Yeah. Brakes? Good. It feels solid. It's a nice little truck. I was really hoping it was four-wheel drive, though. It really was. I mean, it's not a deal breaker by any stretch of the imagination, but 4.0, I was right. You know what's great about this is I'll bet, unlike the Toyota Tacoma I had until recently, I'll bet when you hit the gas on this one, I bet it actually moves. You know what I mean? I'll bet it doesn't just sit there and think about it for 2 seconds. I'll bet this one actually gets down the road, assuming, of course, the transmission is good, and assuming it doesn't overheat or have any other problems. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Well. Woo! Good night. It is listed as a run and drive. And it does run, and I'm sure it drives. Unfortunately, we know what this is. We've seen this 100 times before. That's a head gasket. Damn. Aside from that, she's actually pretty nice, guys. She's pretty decent. Oh, let's put her in gear. Reverse. Oh, there she goes, starting misfire again. Back. Forward. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say that's an absolute no for me. That's all right though. That's all right. Truth be told, I didn't need it. Honestly, I have way too many cars as it is. I shouldn't be buying any more until I start cutting down on the cars that I currently have. I need to be selling things, moving them out, turning it into cash. And then I can worry about buying more stuff. I got enough stuff that needs work. I don't need any more. So, moving on. Next on my list, a 2002 Kia Sedona. Why? I'm not even sure of that myself, guys. I don't even know why I put this on the list. It's got some good tires. They look like Douglas tires from Walmart. Let's take a closer look. They got good tread. Or they're Dural. They're Dural tires. 158,000 miles on the odometer, but it's got good tires. The paint is very, very bad. The body is got a lot of hail damage. She's kind of rough, guys. Oh, and it looks like the interior is also rough. Boy, this thing needs repainted terribly bad. I'll bet it needs more than that. Judging from the roof, it looks like it sat under a tree or something moist for a very, very, very long time. If I remember right, these are, what, 3.8 liter timing belt motors or something like that. It's got dents, and I mean, it's not just hail. This thing is just damaged. I mean, a paint job would make it shine. It would look a little better, but honestly, I don't think, even if I painted it for 500 bucks, I don't think it would be worth it. I just don't. I don't think it's going to add much to the value. Oh, it's a 3500, not a 3.8. It's a 3.5 liter Valuecraft battery. Lots of leaves built up under here, so more tells that it's been sitting for a long period of time. We'll give it a shot, but I already know there's something very wrong with this. I guarantee you there's something wrong with this. These were not good vehicles. They weren't. Back in these days, Kia and Hyundai were not what they are today. Not at all. So let's go ahead and see what it does. I figure we're already here. Might as well. Hell, maybe somebody out there is looking at this and thinking this would make a great family vehicle. I'm here to tell you it probably won't. But what the hell? Or, you know, maybe I'm thinking too negatively. Maybe somebody passed away. Could have belonged to somebody, an older person. And, you know, maybe they stopped driving and eventually they passed. And maybe that's why it sat. I don't know. See if we can check the transmission fluid. That would be my first guess. If it runs and it goes into gear, then my first guess is something transmission related. But we'll see. Okay. She's on. Let's take a look at coolant. Nope, there's none of that. That's okay. We don't need coolant. That's not important. Trans fluid. Well, I mean, it's pretty dark. Trans fluid is pretty dark. So, yep, I'm still concerned about the transmission. Engine oil, not bad. Engine oil actually looks pretty decent. It's golden, not a bad color. Okay, coolant overflow tank is also empty, so we could have a cooling problem as well, cooling system problem. Who knows? Ooh, has no gas. None. There is no gas in this thing at all. It's got front and rear air conditioning, which is nice. You got your rear AC, front AC, little Pioneer head unit there, a little bobblehead thing right there, some screws to hold that thing down. Power steering, yes. What about brakes? She's got good brakes. What about putting her into reverse? Right into gear. She went right into gear. Backwards. Forwards as well. Okay. Important window works. That window works as well. Hey, uh-oh. Go back. Stay. Let's give her a little throttle. She's got a little exhaust leak. Yeah, boy, she does not run well. She does not run well. Uh-oh. Doesn't seem like the power locks are working. We'll reach back there and maybe. Nope. Nope, we sure can't. There we go. I found it. Oh. All the seats are missing too. Oh, and there's garbage. Lots of garbage. Okay. Last on my list, guys, a 2020 Chevy, what is it, a G20? I think it's a G20, 3/4 ton work van. Wow, she's got a lot of miles, guys. 205,000 miles on the odometer. Good Lord. Wow. Yeah. Chevy Express van. It's a work van. It's got a set of Ironman tires. And hey, I got nothing against Ironman tires at all. I've bought them myself. I've used them, and they're actually pretty decent tires. These have brand new tread. Like these are like brand new. This van looks, honestly, it looks really good, especially for having 200,000 miles on it. There's one thing that does kind of concern me about it though, and it's not the miles. I mean, this thing, you got to think 200,000 miles in 2 years. Oh, this thing's been everywhere. You know that song, I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere. Yeah, well, she's been everywhere. Man, they put miles on this bad boy. Take a look back here. You got that nice divider, manufactured by Adrian Steel. Very nice, very nice. All right. I'll show you what's so concerning to me here in just a second. First, we're just going to go through and kind of look at it real quick. Oh, look, we got some confetti. That's nice. They were celebrating getting rid of it, I suppose. I don't know. Not bad. This is in the blue car section, which is typically going to be fleet vehicles. A lot of times they're rental vehicles as well. Scan. Drive safely. See long range. Continually scan mirrors. Avoid fixating. No distractions. All right, no smoking. Boy, if that doesn't scream rental vehicle, I don't know what does. It's got an AutoZone tag on it too. AutoZone. Huh. Some kind of an AutoZone delivery vehicle, maybe? I don't know. Let's fire it up. Let's see if she runs. She does. Wow, 200,000 miles. This is the concerning part for me. It's got a cracked windshield, no big deal, but this, we've got a claim tag. Uh-oh. You know how I feel about these guys. When I see this, you just know that it was sent to the service department for something, and then it immediately came to auction. The question is why? Why? This is not a 4x4 vehicle, so you don't have big components like transfer cases and front diffs and front drive shaft. There's nothing too complicated about it. It's an engine, it's a transmission with a rear drive shaft and a rear diff. That's it. That's all there is to it. So the engine seems to run well. Now that doesn't mean that there's not something wrong with it, but from where I'm sitting, it runs great. There's not even a check engine light on. Nothing. Good oil pressure, good battery voltage. It's got almost a full tank of fuel. We'll let it warm up. Steering feels great. Brakes feel good. Let's put her in gear. Oh wow, you got a little backup camera right there. Check that out. All right, that's cool. I like this. Right into gear. E-brake must be on. No, it's not. She moves forwards. What about backwards? She moves forward and backward just fine. Got a 120 volt AC outlet right there, 150 watts. You got your little cigarette lighter adapter, traction control, OnStar of course, airbag on and off. You got your tow haul mode, which works. Air conditioning is already on, and let me tell you, boy, that air conditioning is, oh, that's nice. That's nice. What about the import window? Yeah, import window works. So why is it here? There's only a couple things that I can think it could be. Since it recently went for service and then ended up at the auction, you have to assume it was something big. So I'm thinking 200,000 miles. It could either be a failing transmission, which you would think maybe we would have a check engine light though, right? Or what I think may be more likely is a rear end going bad. And overall, a transmission or a rear end shouldn't be so costly that a company would just dump the vehicle. In my opinion, these fleet vehicles, they will run these things forever. Putting a transmission in them, having a trans rebuilt, or an engine rebuild. These are things that they do regularly, and they usually have a fleet service company that they go to that takes care of all that stuff for them. So they get better deals because they provide so much business. Oh, the hood will not open. There it goes. So it just seems really strange that they would be like, no, we're just going to get rid of it. I mean, this thing has so much life left. It's very nice on the inside, on the outside. Coolant is full, it's bright, it looks good. Everything under here looks really nice. I wonder, do they still give you a trans dipstick? I bet they don't. I'll bet they don't. I sure don't see one. What engine is in this thing? Surely it's like a 6.2, 6.0, 6.2? It's a, oh my goodness. It's a 4.3. I did not see that coming, honestly, I didn't. I see the oil dipstick. I do not see a transmission dipstick, so just like everybody else, it's, oh, that doesn't want to close, that's fine. It's sealed. So what do you guys think? Trans going bad? Or rear diff going bad? That's a tough one. That's a tough one, especially being a 4.3 liter. It's an awful small engine for such a big van. I wonder what they were hauling with it. That's what I'm wondering. There's no way to know. There's no way to know. The only thing you can do is buy it and take the risk and find out for yourself what's wrong with it. Or you could get totally lucky, guys, and you might find out that there's absolutely nothing wrong with it at all. It may run, drive, haul just fine. That's it. We're done. With that, guys, we're going to get out of here. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed the content, hit the thumbs up button. Let me know you enjoyed the video. Definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. I'm going to get out of here. But until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.